right. All right. That's more people coming in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are live on Facebook. Everybody, all right. Let me go ahead and make sure we are recording. Do this. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ontarian Hawkins. You know who I am. I don't have to say that. But for those of you who don't know who I am, welcome, welcome. This is going to be a power-packed presentation. So make sure that you take plenty of notes. I can assure you it's going to really give you something that you've probably never heard before, something that that the schools and colleges, of course, they're not going to teach you. We're going to bring you something that's going to help to excel you into another dimension financially. In a nutshell, we're going to educate you tonight. So we want to thank you for tuning in. I have a special guest with me tonight. You're going to hear from him in just a bit. But for those of you who don't know me, give you a little background. I've been an entrepreneur. I've been in the mindset of entrepreneurship since early 2000s. Started the journey in 2002, 2003. I was in college and joined several different companies trying to find my way in the form of multi-level marketing or network marketing, direct sales. That is where I got my start. I became a NFL club member by default. And if you don't know what NFL means, it means no friends list. I burned through my friends list like very, very fast because all of them at the time that I brought the opportunities to them, they were in the mindset of, oh no, we just know how to work a job, okay? And I was trying to bring them something different. So I was laughed at, I was mocked, I was called crazy, which is the norm as an entrepreneur. So I decided to use that negativity that was thrown at me for a better purpose. So I continued my journey. I started to, I came online in 2008 to learn the ropes of the internet marketing. Had a couple of mentors who taught me, first of all, how to think as an entrepreneur. And then once I learned how to think as an entrepreneur, I could go out and operate like an entrepreneur. And that is where I am today. So fast forward today, I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Been one since around 2013, 14. And now, and my wife is also a full-time entrepreneur as well. We are a team. As you guys know, we're coming out with our own postcard program at the end of this month. We're always looking for ways to expand our territory and help you expand your territory as well. And that is why we do these webinars and Facebook Lives day in and day out to give you encouragement and inspiration that's going to help you to make a decision. And I like to say, make a logical decision toward your financial future. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get the show on the road. Jeffrey, are you there, my friend?
I am here. Can you hear me? Just doing my little watch party.
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear, my man. And guys, this is my good friend and business partner, Jeff. Jeff is going to give you guys a presentation that you definitely want to pay very, very close attention to. Okay, and this is with all seriousness. Let me ask you guys this: how would you like to learn? And this is just one of the things you're going to learn: how to get free money at your job. That's right, free money. Okay, hopefully they got your attention. Free. Okay, that's one of the things we're going to teach you tonight. So you definitely want to pay attention. Jeff, I'll give you the mic, my man. I'll let you go ahead and take it over, brother.
Awesome. Ontarian, I appreciate you once again. You know how well we do. You know, we impact lives all across this globe. And I'm so appreciative to be partnered with you and you decided to partner with us because you understand the importance of leverage. You understand the importance of multiple streams working together for the benefit of your dreams. And I'm so grateful that you decided to partner with us on this program, because what we're doing, we're impacting so many lives at a rapid rate, and we're showing them what they wasn't told. We're giving them what they didn't have access to. And so if you guys are tuning in, for those who are tuning in right now and watching on the replay or watching on watch parties, Ontarion is blessed you guys tonight. And here's why. Because myself, for those who don't know me, my name is Jeff Trills. I'm from the Bronx, New York, but I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. And I was the type of guy that I was in the music industry. I had my own store, clothing company, and I had much success, and I also was homeless as well. So I went from homelessness to success, back to homelessness, because I didn't understand these principles. See, we make a lot of money in our lives, but we have no cash flow, aka nothing to show for it, right? And so we're like, well, what's going on? Why have I made so much money over the years? But then I look at my account now, and I got a retirement income. I have some money saved, but it's not enough money to live for the rest of my life to enjoy. And so what we end up doing, going back to getting a job, part-time job or whatever it may be, because what we got in the bank is just not enough to cover the bills. Or we got people that have money in the bank and don't know what to do with the money. So you're keeping it inside of a bank, and guess what? The bank is making millions and billions off of you, and you're not. They're barely giving you a percentage back on the money that you're keeping saved in the bank until now. So, like I said, I'm from the Bronx, New York. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. But prior to me finding out about this company, I was driving Uber and Lyft for 4 years. And I wasn't just driving it. That's all I did. So I dominated the space. To tell you the truth, I did over 4,000 rides with Uber over my 4-year span of working with Uber. Okay. And I did 3,800 rides with Lyft. And I'm saying that to you guys to understand something. We trade time for dollars every single day. And, people pitch things to you to make it think like you're owning your own business. Like the people say, oh, if you're a Lyft driver, you're working on your own hours and XYZ. But understanding that in order for me to make money, I had to trade time for those Uber dollars, right? And then when I really looked at it after I realized what's really going on, 4 years working Uber and Lyft, my income was around $16,000 a year. And y'all just heard how many rides I did. But when I actually sat down and calculated it, I wasn't making any money, guys. And so I was fortunate to find out about this company. And in 1 year's time within this company, I was able to donate my Uber and Lyft job back to the marketplace for somebody else to go and take that. Because the same money I was working hard to make every day, I make that on the wake up. When I wake up, it already has been earned. Okay. And so I don't want to hold you guys long. I want to just do a screen share to show y'all what we're going to learn today. Okay. And what Ontarion has put in position for us to learn. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you guys see my screen. Ontarion, you see my screen?
Oh, yeah. We're
awesome,
good.
Awesome. So what we're going to talk about today, and why you guys are here, we're here to talk about money. And whose money are we here to talk about? Your money. Okay. Because truth of the matter is, for those who are just a W-2 worker, matter of fact, if you're a W-2 worker and you don't have a business outside of just working a job, I want you to type a 1 in the chat box or a 1 on the live that you're watching right now. This is going to be a learning live. You'll be able to take this information here and share with your family to now get them empowered about their money, aka your money. So if you have a job and no business, type a 1 in the chat box right now. If you have a job and no business. Okay, it's all you do is work a job. If you have a job and a business like a brick and mortar, type a 2 in the box. Okay, I want to see what's going on because this is a participation live. Okay, we're gonna learn some things. I want to learn from you guys as well. Okay. All right, we got ones for. Okay, thank you. Keep them coming. All right. Now, if you are a W-2 worker and you do not have a business, you may have heard that you pay the most in taxes, right? Because you do. Because the W-2 just tells the government how much to take out of your check. Here's what you may not have known. See, the government comes to business owners like us and say, we don't want to tax you because we need to keep you in business so you can bring more revenue to the country, to the state, to the place. So the government says, Mr. 1099er, we're not going to tax you as much. We're going to get our money from your W-2 workers. Okay. So this is where they're getting their money from. The W-2 workers, the one that worked the hardest, the one that worked the most. They're going to tax you guys because they understand that you are a liability. So here's another thing. Your job, to your job, you are a liability. You're not an asset. Here's why. Jobs are looking to offer more benefits to the investor and themselves. So the question that they ask all the time is, how can I leverage either a computer or a person to maximize the dollars so that my profit is way bigger than what I'm paying out? If you don't believe me, look at Bank of America. They have this bank, they have this teller where a real person inside of this machine handling transactions for you. I was just in New York and I wanted to go see the movies. Well, in New York on 34th Street, if you ever go there, before when I grew up there, there was people on each station. Well, when I went to go to the movies this time, it was one guy and 5 machines. So that means the guy is making sure that you get the tickets right, but everybody's ordering stuff off of the machines. There is nobody to interact with. In McDonald's, you don't, guys, this is so crazy. I was in McDonald's. Well, I don't eat McDonald's, but I was in there to charge my phone. While I was in there charging my phone, there was automatic ordering stations to order your food right next to where there would be people that would normally take your orders. It's like, don't talk to me, go talk to the machine, make your order, and then come over here to pick it up. I'm telling you, the goal is to replace you to increase more money without having to pay you. So now that you know these things is happening in real life, you see it, but this is really happening, guys. And if you're not prepared for that, you're going to be the one holding the bag, okay? So here's what we're going to go talk about. We're talking about your money today, right? So here's the numbers you would need to remember, okay? We call it the countdown to freedom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are the numbers you want to remember. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's what's going on. There's 4 challenges keeping you away from your dreams and your goals. There's 3 remedies that help you eliminate the 4 challenges because you have 2 objectives. All right, you're going to have 2 objectives that you're looking to have in your life. And here, guess what? There's one company that get to handle all of those objectives for you and get you to your 2 objectives. All right. So now, what is the 4 challenges that we're talking about? Right? The 4 challenges everyone needs to know, and the 4 challenges that everybody's facing. Challenge number 1 is taxes. How many people, all my people that just said they have a W-2 job, do you still see your paychecks right now? Because back in the days, you would get your pay stub, you get your paycheck and your pay stub so you can see what's coming out of your check. They got so cool and clever with it now that they said, you know what, we're going to get rid of paychecks and we're going to give you a direct deposit, right? So now you got this direct deposit. And so that it's meant to have this thing called out of sight, out of mind. You see, you're giving your money to the government every single month, okay? And tax-free, meaning interest-free. So you're not charging any extra interest for holding your money. Because, so like I said, we got taxes. So taxes is the biggest thing. And guess what with taxes? That's 1/3 of your income going to taxes, okay? 1/3 of your income as a W-2 worker goes to taxes. That means for the first 4 months, right now we're in January, February, March, and April, you're not making any income. You're working to pay the taxes, guys. 4 months out the year goes to paying taxes, okay? Because you're a W-2 worker and you do not own a business, all right? Now, we all have been conditioned, to say get everybody tell you to get a good education so you can get that good job. But then what? You see, number 1 right here, it says we give 1/3 of our income to taxes, federal, state, local, sales, property. Think about it. After you get tax out your check, you still got sales tax. We still got property tax. I mean, we always get in tax, guys. And so we need to shift that. We need to shift that in a major way, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. The biggest and most dangerous bill known to man is the bill you do not know you're paying. You see, everybody thinking, oh, my rent's the biggest bill, my mortgage the biggest bill, my car note's the biggest bill. The biggest bill you're paying is your tax bill. We want to eliminate or heavily reduce the biggest bill you don't know you're even paying. Okay, so that's challenge number one. Okay, next challenge is credit and debt. So what happens is after the government took all this money, 1/3 of your check went to the government. Now you don't have enough money to afford the necessary things like your bills and stuff. So what do? You go and try to get credit. Okay, you try to get credit. So you go get a payday loan, all because you had the money, but the government took so much out of it. You got to go get a loan to pay back the debt, to pay back the bills that you had enough money for in the first place. So now you want to get these credit cards, you want to get this, put yourself in debt, and then you get this money to go pay these bills. But guess what? They also include interest on those debt that you took out. So number two, we accumulate debt using credit to make up the difference, giving another 1/3 of our income to the banks. So wait a minute. The first 1/3 went to taxes. So the first 4 months go to taxes. The second 4 months goes to the banks. Okay? And here's how it works. All the credit cards, all the auto and personal loans, mortgages, student loans, those are all going to the banks, guys. So that's your financial challenge number two. Here's your third financial challenge. Big business. Now, y'all don't believe me? Okay, let me show you. Let's read number three. Our remaining 1/3 then covers living expenses and goes to big business: gas, grocery stores, insurance, utility, dining out, and monthly holidays/events. God, we just came out of a couple of holidays. Let's go back to, we just came out of what? Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving, we have Brown Thursday, which means on Thanksgiving, you're not even enjoying your whole Thanksgiving because they got sales right after that evening. Get on the lines on Thursday night because we go open the stores early on Thursday night. That's called Brown Thursday. Then we got Black Friday, right? Now, why do we call it Black Friday? You may not know this, but I'm going to tell you. See, most companies are in the red all year long. So they got one day to recoup all of their losses in that one day to get them in the black. Get them from the red to the black. And it's called Black Friday. You see, they're telling you in your face, but you're like, oh no, I'm getting good deals. This is when I get to get all the good deals and the TVs and everything I couldn't get during the year. Guess what? All those TVs and all those things that you're buying right now is designed, those are stuff that they couldn't move. So they put them there to get sold, okay? So now you thinking you're getting a super deal. The TV was $1,000 all year, but now it's $400 for that one day. And you guys, and we are breaking our necks to go get that TV or whatever we're getting. And guess what? You thinking that they're losing? No. That TV cost them maybe $10. And you thinking you got a deal because they price said $1,000, but now they said it's $400. They're still winning, guys. And we're racing, breaking our necks to get that deal. Let me tell you something. After Black Friday, what do? They say, okay, you want to come out? No worry. We'll go ahead and get you in your house with Cyber Monday. Now, we go from there to December. We got Christmas. Then we got New Year's. And then, of course, in January, we got New Year's Day. Spending money, going out, partying, we stressed out. You know, the kids that got taken care of in the holidays. Now it's our time to go party and talk about a resolution that we're not going to do halfway through the year. Maybe not even finish it halfway through the month, okay? After January 1st, New Year's, what we got? We getting ready for Valentine's Day, February. March, we got spring break. April, we got Easter. May, we got Mother's Day. June, we got Father's Day. July, we got 4th of July. August, we got back to school. September, we got Labor Day. September, October, we're back in Halloween. Now, Halloween is $1 billion business because on that day, they make billions of dollars on that Halloween day, okay? And then we're back to where? Thanksgiving. So you see, every single month, big business has created a way to get your money out of your pocket back into their pockets, guys. That's not even including anniversaries, birthdays, graduations. It ain't including none of those holidays or those special occasions, guys. This is what we're talking about. So now that you're aware of the 4 challenges, and the last one is called inflation. So like I said, the last one is inflation. And that's number 4. And that's our money. And so and now that our money is gone, we still have to try to save/invest for retirement while trying to stay ahead of inflation. It cost of goods and services increasing faster than employee wages. So here's how inflation looks, guys. Say a farmer is farming crops for a store. Well, because the gas price went up for that farmer because the machinery didn't need to go ahead and pull all the crops up, a business owner is the only one that can raise their prices at a moment's notice. But if you work in a job, you cannot increase your income at a moment's notice. So here's how this works. The farmer goes ahead and raises prices because gas went up, that price and brings that price to the transportation company. So he puts that, he passed that cost on to the transportation company, right? Now, the transportation company is not going to keep that cost. They're going to raise their prices and take that cost and pass it off to the local supermarket. Now, the local supermarket is not going to eat that cost either. They're going to raise their prices up and transfer that cost onto who? You, the consumer. And you can't do nothing about that cost because you don't make enough to complain about it or do something about it. Because you got to take the money that got taken from you from the government to go and buy the groceries. So now you can't buy groceries like you want to because you're not making enough money to bring home enough money to even go grocery shopping to feed the family. Okay? This is how this thing is working. All right? Now the result, here's the results. Here's the truth matter. So 78% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Another 70% is paying too much in taxes, and 80% have credit challenges, and 90% are buried in debt. This is all due to the 4 challenges that we don't know that we're going through until today, right? And now let's leaving 70% of Americans with less than $5,000 saved at the age of 65. Now you know why you make money, but you don't know where the money goes. Well, here's where it goes, to the 4 challenges. So now we're going to do something about that. Okay. So here's what's going on. Now that you know how your income was shifted away from you, let's talk about how to shift your income back to you. This is what we call shifting your income. Now, what is income shifting? Okay, we call this income shifting. What is income shifting? It's a financial strategy we use. It's a financial strategy that we use to shift income back to its original owner, which is you. Okay, here's how we do this. We have 3 solutions that everybody needs to make this happen. Okay, the number 1 solution is called cash flow management. Okay, cash flow management is this. This allows you to shift your income back to you from the government. Here's how we do this. Our goal is to help you minimize your taxes, minimize your debts, and minimize expenses. So here's how it works. Inside of this program, you're going to have access to experts, and these experts are been doing this for over 20 years. Okay. And what they're going to do for the W-2 worker, that's when everybody that raised their hand and said they're a W-2 worker and they don't have a business. For you, our goal is to take your last W-2 pay stubs and your last year tax return, submit it to the back office, and have them readjust your W-4 form correctly. Here's how you know let me tell you something. We all are playing the money game, you see, but we're playing the money game to lose. We're not playing it to win. Here's how you know. Any game that you play, whether it's spades, I declare war, go fish, poker, whatever game you play, you cannot play the game until you know a couple of things first. 1, you got to know the rules of the game. And then somebody who knows how to play the game got to teach you how to play the game. Once you know the rules of the game and how to play the game, now you're going to play the game to do what? To win. Your goal playing this game is to win. So if we got to know the rules of the game and on these board games, these card games, and how to play it, who taught you how to play the money game? Nobody even taught. Let me ask you a question. Type a yes or a no if somebody taught you how to properly fill out your W-4 form. If somebody taught you how to properly fill out your W-4 form on your job, type a yes. If they didn't, type a no. I want to see how many people actually was taught how to actually fill out a W-4 form correctly, or how many pages is even on a W-4 form. Let's see. Nope, exactly. You done it. Payday loans with the worst, right? I'm a W-2 worker and 40%. Wow. So you're a W-2 worker paying 40% taxes. Lord, baby Jesus. This is why we're here, guys. I'm super excited for you guys sharing this and being honest with me. No. So if no one showed us how to properly fill a W-2 form out, how can we possibly play the game to win when no one taught us how to do it the right way in the first place? This is why we're going to show you how to win the game that the wealthy play. This is what we do. We have experts that are doing this for a living over 20 plus years that know the tax laws and can properly make sure that you're properly structured to win the money game, guys. Here's how it works. So the experts are going to look at your last two pay stubs and your last year tax return, and they're going to be able to see what's going on, okay? And they'll be able to shift your income, and they're going to fill out your W-4 form the correct way, guys. So all you do is you download it and you take it into your employer, and by next pay period, you will see the increase in your paycheck without asking for a pay raise, asking to work any extra hours to make this money. You're going to see an instant pay raise in your paycheck from simply having the expert fill out your W-4 form the correct way, the way it's supposed to be, where you're not being taxed like crazy from the government. That's strategy number one, guys. Okay, strategy number one to help you if you've been overpaying. And here's how you know if you're overpaying. If you guys got a refund last year, for the most part, you've overpaid. So that means you got money that's supposed to go back in your pocket now. Okay, so as a W-2 worker, you're taxed up to 37%. And you know it's true because we got this gentleman who just said in the chat, Mr. John, the W-2 worker pay 40% tax. Okay, we're not here to play. We're telling you the truth, guys. So here's how it works for a W-2 worker. The employee works, the employee pays taxes, and then the employee spends what's left. That's how this works. So you are in the trading time for money tax bracket. Okay. The solution to that is to increase your, like I said, minimize your taxes, minimize debt, and minimize expenses. That's solution number one. Here's solution number two. To grow business income, guys. Do you know just for getting into a business with us, you immediately move from the W-2 tax bracket to the 1099 business owner tax bracket. And by doing that, here's your benefit. You get to increase your income outside of your current job. You get to control and own your income. You got the ability to have unlimited residual income to go ahead and cover your residual bills. Because every month those bills are coming like clockwork. And here's how bad it is, guys. If I ask you, what are you going to work for? Why are you going to work? Let me ask you right now. What's the reason you got to go into work? Type in the reason why you go to work. It happens every single time. Type in the reason on the chat or on the Facebook Live, why do you go to work? This is real, guys. We go to work to pay bills. That's the answer. We go to work to pay bills. They say, man, I got to go work. I got to pay the bills. I got to go to work. I got to pay the bills. Not because I got to go to work because I'm looking to live this lavish lifestyle. I'm looking to live my dreams. I'm looking to go ahead and do things that I never was able to do, but my job is going to get me there. That is not the focus on people's mind as a W-2 worker. Right or wrong? Awesome. Right? So this is why this is so awesome, guys. Because now, by just getting into our business, you shift yourself right from the W-2 to the 1099 business owner. Here's how it works. So like I said, you control and own income. You have unlimited residual income to match and eliminate residual bills. And then you get to leverage your income, guys. That means right now you're trading time for dollars. We're going to show you how this works. So as a 1099 business owner, you get profits. As a W-2 owner, you get wages. So here, as a 1099er, you are taxed anywhere from 18 to 23%. So just from going from W-2 to 1099, you decrease your taxes that you got to pay out to the government. You get taxed up to 37% as a W-2 worker, but you only get taxed between 18 and 23% as a business owner. And here's how your money works when you are a business owner. Your business works, your business spends, and then you're taxed on whatever's left, guys. This is how you beat inflation and leverage other people's time. Let me give you an example. People say, oh, that's one of those things, yada, yada, yada. Let me be clear, guys. If your job said, John, we're hiring, and everybody that you bring to the interview, and we like them and we actually hire them, when they get paid, because you brought this valuable person to our company, as a token of our appreciation, every time they get paid, we pay them their paycheck. You're going to get a 25% check match on what their paycheck is. That has nothing to do with your paycheck. How many people will be referring people to your job to get paid off of their efforts? If you would have people coming to your job to get hired, type of 5 in the chat. If they would offer that kind of deal, you would be having people coming to your job to get hired, because once they get hired, guess what? No matter what goes on, you get 25% of their check every time they get paid. You see, as a business owner here, that's what we get to do. We get to leverage people, because we're in the people business, guys. I don't care what you do, you're in the people business. So I get the opportunity to share this amazing information with you. And because you said yes for yourself, the company says, because you brought this valuable person to the company, once we help them get unlock the money game and they're winning the money game, we're going to cut you a 25% check match on top of whatever they do in their business for the life of that person. See, we understand leverage when it comes to labor, right? We understand leverage when it comes to labor, meaning if I'm trying to lift a table up and I'm trying to bring that table to the other side of the room, and I got my buddy sitting on the couch, they're gonna be like, Jeff, you don't need help with the table? I'm like, no, I got it, guys, I got it. The table is made out of strong wood. It's the old school table. Everything old school was made with strong wood. Them tables are heavy as heck, right? So this is the old school wooden table, okay? And I'm like, no, I got it, guys, I got it. They're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. I'm over here busting a sweat. I'm almost broke my back. My knees are shaking because I'm trying to drag this table, pick the table up myself. So we understand, hey, guys, I need help. Come, everybody get a corner, and we get to take this table over to the next side of the room without breaking a sweat, because we leverage each other. But when it comes to leveraging your income, you say, no, I'm going to work 12, 20, 40 hours by myself and make this money by myself. I don't want nobody to be a part of what I'm doing and making money with me. That's where we get to shift our minds, guys. This is what we get to do as a business owner. We get to leverage people to get the job done. You don't believe me? Your job is leveraging you. Your job is leveraging you by doing the things. They already got these huge contracts, guys. They already got paid the money already, and they give you a percentage of the money that they got in for the job that you're doing for the company. It's time to shift that to where you're the job, giving other people opportunities and making money with them, okay? This is how you beat inflation and leverage other people's time, okay? So that's the second solution to the 4 challenges. Here's the third solution. Once you leverage your money, your W-2, right? You leverage your W-2. I call it my W-2 job. I call it my personal investor, okay? I leverage my time to earn the income, to take that income and invest it in my business, okay? Now we show you how to grow your business income. And when you grow your business income, we show you to take that money that you're growing your business income with and leverage it into your investment income, okay? This is where you get your money working for you. We're going to show you the program that we have here that helps you do exactly that. So when you have investment income from the money that you took from your business income, that means you're not trading time for dollars anymore. You're leveraging people, and you're taking the money you make here and you're putting it into your investment income here. All right. Now what happens is you get your money working for you. This will come compound interest is, guys. Compound interest is the way to wealth, guys. Okay, compound interest, you start to have capital gains and dividends, and your business will give you royalties and residuals forever. They say never be broke another day. I never want to be broke another day in my life. Well, this is where that lives at, in your investment income, because here we have something called a private reserve account where our money grows 4 to 30% annually off this S&P 500. So here's how this works. If you got a 401k, and you have a private reserve account, and you you have them side by side, here's how it works, guys. When the stocks drop, what happens to your 401k? It drops. In the private reserve account, when the stock drops, our money doesn't drop. We just stop making money at the time that the stocks drop. Okay? When the stock raises back up, we start from where we stopped at, not from where we dropped at. Now, as somebody with a 401k, I don't care if they're matching dollar for dollar. They're matching dollar for dollar from where you dropped at, not where you stopped at. So you can never ever catch up to the private reserve account, because the moment the stock drop again, you drop. But the private reserve account, it just stops. Okay, we don't make no money, but we don't lose no money either. Okay, so in this account, we never lose money. This is the secret of the wealth. You heard him say, Bill Gates says, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, repeat rule number 1. This is how the wealthy never lose money, guys. Okay, and we have experts to show you how to open that up. Okay, so now that's the private reserve account. And we're going to talk more about that when we go over the services and the products and stuff like that. But here's how your investment works. As an investor, it's also come from the profit world. Now, as an investor, you're taxed anywhere from 12 to 15% off the money that your money's making for you. Now, let me get this straight, guys. You, as a W-2 worker, you put in your time, trading your time for dollars, right? Trading your time for dollars, and they're taxing you the most for you trading your time for dollars. Now, when you become a business owner and have your money leveraged from helping people, leveraged by working with people, you're taxed less on that dollar. So, give you an example, guys. If you earned $100,000 for the year, right? $100,000 for the year, and let's say it's not 37%. Let's say they tax you at 30%. You earned $100,000 years, but you paid the government $30,000 out of that $100,000. That's unfair. You traded your time for dollars while they're taking the most out your paycheck. But as a business owner, right, just for being a business owner, you move from the 37 tax bracket to the 18 to 23 tax bracket, and let's go down the middle to say 20%. So now you have a business now with us, and now that same $100,000, the same $100,000 you made for the year through your job, you're only being taxed $20,000 because they only tax you 20%. So you just by going from a W-2 to a 1099, you increase your take-home pay by $10,000 for the year. But it gets better. Now that you increase your business income and now you have your money working for you, you're now in the investor tax bracket, and now you're only being taxed anywhere from 12 to 15%. So let's go in the middle and say 30%. Now, as an investor, your money making money. You're not doing nothing. You're on the beach, sipping on pina coladas, reading your favorite book, Think and Grow Rich or whatever you're reading, and you check your statement or you check your investment portfolio, and you went up again another $10,000 today. And on this time now, that same $100,000 that you earned all year, you're only being taxed $13,000, guys. You see where you're at? You got to move from the right to the left. From the left to the right, okay? And we get to show you how to do that. That's what we call time freedom. So here's how this works. You, as an investor, you're in the profit world again. You tax between 12 to 15%. Here's how your money works. Your money works 24/7. Your money makes more money, and then your tax was at the least. You're taxed the least. That's what we call time and financial freedom. We're going to show you how that happens, okay? So here's what's going on. This is how it is, okay? We have 2 objectives. So remember, we had the 4 challenges. We had the 3 solutions that solve those 4 challenges. And here are the 2 objectives that you're always looking for. These are 2 objectives these are the 2 objectives that everybody is working for. Your current lifestyle is made by your labor, okay? So your current lifestyle right now came from your labor, aka your job. But your goal is to have future lifestyle come from your retirement or your investment income, okay? That's the 2 objectives. And so with those 4 challenges keeping you away from having these 2 objectives happen for you, we have the 3 solutions here that's going to solve that. And we have the one company that does it all for you. And that one company is called MWR Financial, okay? MWR Financial is a financial strategist company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. We have something called the Make Wealth Real movement. That's what MWR stands for, Make wealth real financially. When I saw this company, guys, I could not sleep. I could not sleep. Why? Because I never was taught how to play the money game to win until now. So Make Wealth Real, the Make Wealth Real movement, this is what it does. The goal is to provide American families with everything they need to overcome the financial challenges created by tax, credit, banking, and the educational system, so you can live the current and future lifestyle you want. Here's our goal. Our goal with MWR Financial is to eliminate $50 billion in consumer debt, create 10,000 millionaires and 150,000 six-figure earners, generating $100 billion in investment income. This is what you get to be a part of with this Make Wealth Real movement. Here's the truth of the matter. It's happening. So here's how this works. As a customer, right? If you want to just be a customer, membership only, the Financial Edge only costs you $79.97 per month. And it includes your spouse. There's no set of fees, no contracts, and we got a referral program here where you refer 3 and yours is free. So this is what I'm saying. I'm putting people in a position to win. With this Financial Edge membership, remember we talked about the 4 experts? We got experts that's going to do all this for you for $79.97 a month, guys. And it includes your spouse. So if you're married, you get all these services for both you and your spouse. All right. Now, remember we talked about becoming a W-2, of going from W-2 to business owner? As an MWR Financial business member, as an MWR Financial, you get the business and the membership for only $228.97 for the first month, then $119.97 monthly, covered by the instant pay rate of $120. We'll show you what that means. But let me share something with you guys. When I found out I get to have experts that I can refer to if I have a job or a business. Now, mind you, I haven't worked a job since 2004. Okay, I haven't been in the W-2 world since 2004. Okay, but when they said I can also be at the 1099, I need to get my business structured, because I had many businesses, but I wasn't structured properly because I didn't have experts looking at my business to make sure I was in the right category for my business, or if I was getting taxed the least possible because of what I got going on with my business. Okay, now for $228.97 for the first, a one-time $228.97 and a $119.97 every month is amazing. Here's why. When I had my store in the mall, my rent was $3,000, and that's before I bought anything, a single product in there. And I recouped my investment back 2 years later. With MWR Financial, this is not a cost, guys. This is what you call an investment. Here's why. A cost is something that when you spend your money on it, you cannot make money back from what you just spent. There's no way you can make money from what you just spent on that thing. If you buy coffee, you can't make any money back off the coffee you just bought. That's a cost. If you buy food or whatever it may be, you can't make money off that food you just ate. That's a cost. But when you have the ability to put $228 and invest it into this program, and you have the opportunity to make way more than $228 back, we'll show you that in the next slide. This is one of them investments that you definitely want to jump on ASAP. So here's what's going on. We're gonna once you get your $228 and you invest yourself in there, you invest your $228.97 into the program. We're going to show you how to actually submit your W-2 forms and your last year tax return to the experts. They're going to adjust your W-4. And if you are going to get an instant pay raise back, we help you get an instant pay raise back when you take to your employer without having to ask for a pay raise, a dollar pay raise or whatever. You don't have to ask them anything like that. By law, whatever you put in that W-4 form, they have to adjust it accordingly and give you the money that you are supposed to get. So on average, we help people get anywhere from $300 to $600 plus back on their paycheck every single month. Okay, so now, without you doing a single thing in your business, you just purchase your business and you actually went and submitted your W-2s and your tax return. We were able to get you a $300 to $600 instant pay raise back, shifted from the government back into your pocket, starting as soon as next pay period. Would that not cover the cost of your initial investment of $228? Why, certainly it would. Not only that, wouldn't it also cover the cost of your $119 every month because your instant pay raise was $300 plus? Even if your pay raise was $120, you now are not paying for the business out of pocket. You're paying for it from the instant pay we was able to give you, which allows you to have a business without paying for it out of pocket. But now you can make profits all day long. Now, mind you, as a customer, you also get access to experts where you can shift your income and get anywhere from $300 to $600 plus back in your paycheck as well. Okay? $7.99, you already know it's a steal, because not only that, we cannot help just you, we can help your spouse as well get an instant pay raise on his or her job as well, of between $300 to $600 a month. And the more money you make, the more money they take. But now we get to shift that money. So the more money you make, the more money you'll be able to get to keep this time. Okay? So guys, I'm telling you right now, for this investment is nothing. But here will come with the business and membership. Okay? With the business and membership, it includes your business center, your membership, your website, your capture system, your marketing materials, training, and unlimited support. You get your cash flow management, your investment income, and your business income working for you. So here's also what we have, the company. Now, this is why you know, this one, I didn't even need this to get started. But this right here is still the deal for me. MWR Financial is so confident in what we do that we have a guaranteed success program. And it simply says, if you follow our plan of action and our strategies and experts are not, and our strategies and experts are not able to save or make you money in your first 30 days, MWR Financial will give you a full refund back. Guys, they're saying to you, if we can't help you save you or make you money, then we don't want your money. Because what we do is real. And we're looking to help you do it. All you got to do is follow the plan of action that we set before you and watch what happens in your life. So let's go to the next slide. So now, introducing the Financial Edge membership, right? You're like, well, what's the Financial Edge membership? What does that mean? Okay. This is your personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies. Excuse me. They use, I'm over here click happy, y'all. Click happy. I'm just clicking because I love this stuff. Anyway, your personal team of financial experts that use proven strategy to shift and grow your income. Okay. Everything you need to succeed like a professional. Forgive me, y'all. I'm over here. So let's read this one again. Everything you need to succeed like a financial expert without having to become one, because our experts do all the work. Here's how to work. When we talk about cash flow management, okay, this is how we help you save. This is how we help you eliminate debt and eliminate taxes and everything like this. This is how it works. So we got 4 core services here. One is Money Max, okay? And Money Max, we got our tax reduction strategies. The instant pay raise and experts will, with a limited CPA, CFPs, and EAs, advice on demand. So what that means basically says, guys, is that we have experts, we have EAs, enrolled agents with the IRS. These guys are licensed to do work on the behalf of the IRS, guys. You want to have these guys in your corner, okay? Let me tell you, all you people that's filing exempt, you definitely want to speak to them right now, because they will come back and audit you guys if you cannot prove the exempt. We want to eliminate our taxes the way the wealthy do, not the way Bubba told us to do, okay? So this is we got experts on demand that's going to help us increase our instant pay raise, get us more money back on our paycheck, and handle any financial needs that we have. You can ask an expert. Should I buy this car or not? Is it the right time? What about my business? Is this properly structured or not? These are the guys you ask about your business. If you have businesses or if you have W-2s and you work a regular job, but you want to know more about your money, this is where it's at. See, tax experts stop tax overpayment using the business tax laws to help you pay less and adjust your W-4 for you. It's right here in writing, guys. This is what the tax experts would do. They would stop tax overpayment, and they use the tax business laws to help you pay less and adjust your W-4 form for you. See, I was telling you, it's real. It was right here in writing. So you ain't got to believe me no more. You see right here in writing. Now, here's the result of that. You get tax savings. Your money is shifted back to you from the government, okay? Now we got the second cash flow, which is called Credit Max. We have a credit restoration company that will improve your credit scores, and they'll give you higher credit and lower interest rates. So by improving your credit score, this is what's going to happen. You'll have higher credit scores, and you'll be able to get lower interest rates, / payments, and insurance premiums. Let me tell you something. My personal story real quick. Before this company, I was a struggling Uber driver. My income was low. My credit was a 444. Now, anybody who knows Jay-Z and they know his new album, 444, that I feel like I had the Jay-Z album with those numbers. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. So when I found out that I was trying to get a car, because we drive Uber, I got into an accident, not on my fault. A truck part was in the street and I ran over it. Long story short, I had to get a van. The lady who sold me the van sold me it through a title loan. So I had a Title Max as the way she got paid for the car. So I include the Title Max loan and she got paid for the car. The interest on that Title Max loan was so high because as a Title Max loan person, you can go up to 65% interest on the money you're lending out. So I was paying $400 a month in interest alone. That's not including what I had to pay for the actual principal. So I had to get out that car ASAP, right? So I was trying to find out how to get out that car. No one would take me, no one would approve me for a car because my credit was a 444 and my income was super low. So I finally got approved by this rinky-dink spot, but I'm grateful for them because they got me approved. But they got me approved at a $1,700 down payment though. I had to put $1,700 down to get the car that I was looking to get. Now, mind you, I was already struggling. But you know how we do. We make a way out of no way, right? So we make a way out of no way, and I raised $1,700 up, and I got the car. But guess how much the car was? Told me the interest rate on that car. 21% interest rate with $1,700 down. So I was paying this car note like crazy. The insurance was $200 a month on top of the interest rate, and I was just paying out the wazoo. 1 year later in the being of this company, my income is up, my credit's up, and my debts are super low. I was able to in 1 year because my income was great, my cash flow was great, and my credit score is great. I was able to get approved for my luxury vehicle. I was able to buy a luxury S550 Mercedes-Benz, all white. I call her Winter Wisdom. My van, she's called Big Bertha. I love her. I still have her, but I got Winter Wisdom because she's a cold piece. So I was able to get Winter Wisdom, my Mercedes, for no money down, guys. No money down. Walked up in there with the check. I said, I want this car and I want to pay this price. This check is going to somebody today. Do you want it or do? And then guess what? They took the check, guys, because it was right there in their face, y'all. I'm telling you, man. When your income's up and your credit's up, the power you have. I'm telling you. So money, no money down, and guess what my interest rate on the luxury vehicle was? 4.28%. So I went from 21% to 4.28% on the luxury vehicle. And with both cars, my insurance went from $200 to $241, cover both cars, full coverage, because of this program and leveraging it and using it and growing my income, guys. Okay. So, and I'm gonna tell you how all that was paid on the house, meaning I'm not paying for it out of my pocket. It's coming out of my luxury car bonus, guys. And I still got money left over. I'm telling you guys, you do not want to play with this one. Okay, let's go over the equity max. So I'm sorry. Let's finish up with credit max real quick. So credit restoration, we're going to improve your credit score, which allows you to have higher credit scores, lower interest rate payments, and insurance premiums. Here's what the credit experts get to do. They're going to restore, enhance, rebuild, and monitor your credit. Average scores will increase anywhere from 50 to 100 points, guys. Okay, we've seen that happen in 90 days, some happen in 30 days, some happen in 6 months, and some still happen in a year. Everybody's results vary because we don't know what's going on with your situation, but the expert will work on your situation, okay? Here's the results. Your interest rate, you have interest savings, you'll be shifted, you'll get interest savings shifted back to you from the banks. Once again, I went from 21% to 4.2%. Here's the deal, guys. I want to help you out with this. Credit, everybody want to fix their credit. That's just one part of the financial blueprint. You can have great credit and still won't get approved the loan because your cash flow is low. The ability to pay back the loan is low, so they won't approve you. Trust me. I've had people experience that, okay? So what you want to do is focus on increasing your cash flow and your credit. That's what's going to help you get things the way you want it, okay? We have equity max. So now that we help you increase your cash flow and we help you increase your credit, now we're going to show you how to eliminate your debt, okay? This is the cash flow management process that we have here. So we have debt elimination strategy. It's called the debt roll down system to eliminate all your debts in record time without paying more. Okay, here's the debt system. It provides monthly plan of action to accelerate your payoff dates and maximize interest rates. Here's the results. Your debt payments get shifted back to you from the banks and big businesses, guys. Once we get you out of paying back all the loans you took out, now we help you do that in half the time. Those who have got these mortgages and all these debts, we show you in the Equity Max how to eliminate your debts in half the time without spending any extra money to do it. Guys, one of the most powerful programs I've ever been a part of, I'm telling y'all. And the last but not least is your investment income. Once we help you cash flow, once we can increase your cash flow by implementing these strategies that the experts are going to implement for you, our investment experts are going to help you grow your money and have your money working for you. That's what we call Wealth Max. It's the wealth generation strategy. This is the best way to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss, guys. The wealth experts, once again, these are experts, again, that we have on our side. They will design your wealth plan, set up and structure your private reserve account and land banking purchases. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the land banking, guys. We get to own land 20 to 40% below market value in the path of growth. I had land before, but there wasn't nothing growing in it. Was nothing growing there either. So we just land that I had, it was not growing. But now that I get to talk to the experts, we have land that's in the path of growth, meaning people have already built around it and we already own the land. But as members of this program, you get to buy in on the land that's already been bought, that's already been, people are building around it, like Walmart, like Kaiser, like all these big companies that already did the research and they built it. So guess what? Our land gets immediate value, immediately. All right? Here's the results. Your money grows and works for you, and you become the bank. We're going to show you how to become your own bank. Guys, this is how you become the lender and not the borrower. Everybody talking about, I want to be the lender, not the borrower. This is how you become the lender, not the borrower. And here's the last slide, guys, and we're going to get up out of here. Now, here's the summary. Here's the wrap up. By owning an MWR financial business, you can make wealth real by increasing your income one digit at a time. Here's how this works, guys. We have something here. This is our commission structure. And I'm telling you, this commission structure is a cold piece. Here's why. This right here allowed me to go from a struggling Uber driver, driving and struggling for 4 years, to in 1 year, allowing me to donate my Uber and Lyft job back to the marketplace. I don't have to drive Uber and Lyft no more. This company created options for me. Does that make sense? And so if it creates options for me, we're looking to create options for you. That's what wealth is, creating options. Now I have the option to go to work as an Uber driver, or I have the option not to. Okay? To make it on the rich file. Yes. So here's the deal. Here's how it works. What we're going to do, we have something called the momentum bonus, okay? The momentum bonus is where we have 30, 60, 90-day momentum bonus. Here's how this works. We help you personally enroll 3 qualified financial directors in 30 days. So 3 people right now, say Antonio invited you guys on. Once 3 of you guys joined, and this is his first 30 days, he would have got a bonus of $150 on top of the money he made when you joined and partnered with us tonight, right? So when you join, and say you have somebody watching this, and you join, and those 3 people say, "Hey, John," I seen John is participating. "Hey, John, I want to do what you do. I want in with this thing," right? He's gonna say, "Okay, phenomenal. When you join tonight, he gets 50 from you, right? And he also get an additional 150. So 50 is 150, and then the 150 for the bonus is another 150. So that's $300. You've made your investment back in day 1, guys. In 30 days, you'll make your investment back, and you'll be in total profit. Okay. So in the first 30 days, we help you get 3 people in your business. You get a bonus of 150. Sorry, my phone always blowing up. Okay. 3 days, 3 people, your first 3 people, in 30 days, you get 150. Now we help those 3 people personally enroll their 3 people in 60 days, and you get another 450. Okay. I've knocked out both of these. Okay. Now I started new, and I was just I didn't know what I was doing. And so now that once your 3 people get their personal 3 people, so put it like this: when your 3 people get their 150 in their 30 days, you got 60 days to do that, help them get their 3, and they're gonna pay you 450. Okay. Now, here's how this helps. Here's how this last bonus works. Help 3 people enroll their 3 who enroll their 3 in 90 days, you get 900. So here's how simple this is. Once your 3 people get the 3 people that get 450, you get your 900. Okay. So in order to get your 450, you got to help 3 people get their 150. Once those 3 people get their 150, you help those 3 people get their 450, you get 900. So a total of $1,500. You got 3 months to unlock this bonus. So $1,500, guys. We have done it so many times over, and we had the blueprint to show you how to do that. So that's income number 1. We got 10 streams of income, but we're only going to show you about 4. Okay, we're gonna keep you here. And the 4 that we're going to show you is called residual income. This is the money that you really want to focus on, because this is the money that set you free, like it set me free. Okay, so let me go back. Sorry, you see me clicking, guys. So that's the momentum bonus, right? This is what we call a fast start. So the fast start, you enroll 3 people. Like I said, you enroll 3 people in your first 30 days, you get the momentum of 150, and everybody you sponsor, you get 50, so that's 150. Plus, you get 1 outside customer to unlock your guaranteed income of $40. You've made $340 in your first month. Okay, so now we're gonna move down to here, daily income. Okay, daily income. This right here is amazing, guys. So here's how it works. When you get your 3 people and 1 outside customer, not only you got 340, but now you unlock the 150 a month daily guarantee. Now you're like, Jeff, what's daily guarantee? Nothing life guarantee. And you're right. Nothing in life is guaranteed unless someone's guaranteeing it. So here's how this works. The company says, once you unlock any of these momentum bonuses right here, if you don't make it for whatever reason, so if you unlock 150, right, the first level, $5 a day, you get paid $5 a day every day, okay, guaranteed. Now, if you don't make 150 in your business, like meaning if you don't sponsor anybody, they don't join, or you don't get any customers for that month, if you don't have any customers for that month or nobody joins you, the company's gonna look on the 10th and say, they unlock 150, we're gonna pay them 150. So they're gonna put 150 in your account to guarantee that you made no less than what you unlocked. You make no less than 150. So here's the sweet spot. 12 people in your organization, okay, in 3 different legs. So whether you bring them in or it comes in underneath you, 12 people. That means you sponsor 3 people and they all sponsor 3 people each. You got 12 people. You move from $5 a day to $20 a day. This happens. This is an extra $600 a month in your pocket, whether you make it or they pay it, guys. This right here was the reason that allowed me to focus on this company. I asked myself, and I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing right now that if you don't make it, the company is going to pay it? If your answer is nothing, then you want to pay close attention and really get locked on here, because they're really doing this in real life, okay? So $600. It goes all the way from $5 all the way to $1,000 a day in guaranteed income. Meaning, if you don't make $1,000 a day, the company's going to cover it. By the end of the month, if you haven't made $30,000 in your business, say you might have made $15,000 in your business, they're going to go ahead and cover the other 15. They're gonna pay you the difference of $15,000 to make sure that you made no less than what the company said you guaranteed at. All right. Currently, in 1 year, I'm over here at the $100 level. When I got to the $100 level, that's when I gave my job back to Uber, because I was working Uber every day to make $100 a day, breaking my back, going to sleep in gas stations, driving tired just to make $100 a day. Now I make that on the wake up, because I was talking about earlier. I make no less than $3,000 a month in that one way of pay. Okay, in that one way of pay. So in that one way of pay, I'll make $3,000. That's one way of pay, guys. Let's move over to our second way of pay, called we're gonna go luxury bonus right here. Luxury bonus. All right. Once you unlock the luxury bonus, which is 200 points right there, okay, you get a $500 car bonus every month. And here's what's cool about this company: we're a financial solutions company, so we're not looking to put you in debt. If you got a car, or if you got a car that's not paying a car note on, we're not gonna force you to get another car. We'll just send this money right to your e-wallet, so you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. If you got a car note, you can pay the car note off. Right, so that's right there. We go from $500 to $3,000. Okay, $500 to $3,000 a month in daily. In vehicle car bonus. I was able to go $500, and I'm at the $1,250 car bonus. Remember, I told you I own both cars and I don't pay for them anymore. The company pays the they send me $1,250, and I pay for both my cars and my car insurance, and I still have money left over in my car bonus. Okay, I'm on my way to 3,000, and then we want to show you how to do it because we did it. Okay, we got the blueprint. We can show you how to get there. And the last way of guaranteed income. Now, mind you, these are all 3 different ways, guys. I'm still getting my $3,000 a month here. I'm still getting my $1,250 on top of the 3,000. And the presidential bonus is once you unlock area manager level, you will unlock your $250, which is you get another $500 a month, guys. So we're getting $100, $3,000 a month at my level. I'm at $1,000 a month, okay? But it goes from $500 all the way to $100,000 a month. Okay? Ridiculous. So I'm at the $1,000 level. So you understand 3,000, 1,000, and then 1,250 is what I'm at right now, guys, in less than in a year's time. Okay. Now, here's how you earn a 6-figure income. When you get to $200 a day, that's $6,000 plus you got the $1,750, which is $2,500. Well, I'm right close to that. And then you take that bad boy and you add it up. So you got your daily income of $6,000 plus your presidential bonus of $2,500 plus a luxury car bonus of $3,000, right? That's $11,500. I am very close to this amount right here, guys, in less than a year. Imagine that. I'm a college dropout. I didn't finish school because I didn't drop from college. I just chose to discontinue from the knowledge that chose to teach me. Okay, but at $11,500, I didn't have to worry about no student loans, none of that stuff I got to pay back. It's all profit to me, guys. I'm telling you, we can show you how to do this, and it's here. The company wants to pay this out, guys. So this is what the income looks like, and this is only 4 out of the 10 ways. All right, who can use an extra $11,500 a month on top of their current job? Who create options with just $3,000 a month? If you was earning an extra $3,000 a month plus the $1,250 car bonus, who can make some optional decisions in their life? Wake up a little different. Might not want to go into work today, right? So now we're at the end of the presentation where it's time to make a decision. Antonia was gracious enough to bless you guys with this presentation. Let's see who's here. Okay, we still got a strong 15 people here on that, and then we got tons of people on the Facebook wall. So I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. That means you guys can't be a number 3. Okay, so we got 3 options. 3 is I'm out. Thank you so much, but I'm out. I don't think this is for me, right? You guys are on right now. I know you guys are not a 3. So we go down to the only 2 things that matters. If you're number 2, that means you want the membership only, right? You make enough money, but you can use some experts. You want the membership only, okay? Or you say, Jeff, I love the program. I don't got 228 right now, but I can start at the membership level of 79, and then I can upgrade within the month. If you do that, it's going to be in your best benefit, okay? So number 2, say I want the membership only. Get back with the person that showed you this opportunity, whether it's on the live, whether it's on the Zoom, and say, I am a number 2. Give them your number. Now, number 1s are the ones that say, you know what, Jeff? Man, you could have stopped a long time ago. You could have stopped after they said I'm getting overtook in taxes. I was in since begin. I'm number 1. I got 228 right now. I can't wait to put my investment up. I want you to type a 1 in the chat box if you're a 1. Because I want to congratulate you right now on this live and show you some love. If you're a number 1, say, Jeff, I got I got $228.97, and I'm ready to get started right now so I can unlock these bonuses. I can unlock this business strategy. I can move from the W-2 tax bracket to the 1099 tax bracket as soon as today. I'm ready to stop overpaying my taxes. I'm ready to increase my income. I'm ready to eliminate my debts, and I'm ready to make my money grow for me. Then type a 1 in the chat box or where you at, and get back with the person that showed you this live, because it's time to shift your income from the left to the right in real life. It's time to make wealth real for you because you deserve it. You've been on this live. You deserve to get what we're receiving. I'm so passionate about this, guys. So if you're number 1, type number 1 in the chat box. Let's go and congratulate some people right now. Okay, listen, Nathaniel, I knew you was already in. I knew I'm a 1. My man John, I knew it, John. I knew it. Shout out to you, John. Shout out to you, Nathaniel, for being the number 1. Okay, welcome to Training Elite. Welcome to MWR. Welcome to the Make Wealth Real movement. And for those who are on live, I want to congratulate you guys right now for becoming the number 1, because your life will not be the same in 2020. This is the year of vision. This is the year of total. We're not going to say this year, my year, and the next year ain't nothing happen, and you say that again next year. We are not doing that this year. Those who said I am in, I'm number one. We have a blueprint. We have the GPS, y'all. The GPS with the destination already plugged in. You just got to put yourself at the start and press begin destination and follow the directions until you reach the destination. Do you guys understand? Those that follow our directions to the GPS that we have, you'll start to see the same thing we're receiving. And we are not playing this year, guys. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. All the people that stuck on and stayed on, all the people watching the replay, I want to congratulate you in advance for making a decision to better your life and your family's life because you deserve it. You deserve it. So, Mr. Ontarion, I am done, my friend. Come back, and if you got anything you want to share, you can go ahead. Floor is all yours, sir. I can't hear you, Chap.
There we go. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, sir.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for that presentation, brother. Hey, every time I see this, I get excited all over again, man. And hopefully you guys have seen something tonight that is going to help you make a decision. I want to congratulate, Nathaniel and John for making a decision tonight. Most of you guys have probably never seen this before. And like we said earlier, you're not going to hear this anywhere else but here. This is the real wealth shifting information right here. Okay, we just shared some nuggets with you tonight that is going to help you go into a different realm, a different dimension in your financial situation. So now it's up to you. We've given you knowledge, we've given you education. It's up to you to make a logical decision tonight. All right. Jeff, can you do us one more favor real quick, because we all know that documentation beats conversation. We have a testimonials group, right?
Oh, yes, I'm glad you said that.
Show the people, because we may have some people on here, oh, that's too good to be true. Oh. I don't believe what you're saying, Jeff. I mean, yeah, you're a good presenter, but I'm on the edge. I need to see. Jeff, show them that this is really happening for people, so they can make a logical decision tonight. And guys, like he said earlier, the time is now. Your job can be replaced tomorrow. Technology is taking over jobs every single day at a rapid pace. All right? Don't let it happen to you. 2020 we're still fresh in the new year. Make a decision. This is actually step one in my five passive wealth plan, guys. Step one. You got to have this step to catapult the other steps. You see what I'm saying? So let's make it happen. All right. So Jeff, go ahead and show them some results, man.
Show them the money. I got you, sir. I got you. Let's go ahead into the meat and potatoes of this thing here. All right. Let's see here. Let me go out of here. All right. Close it down. And guys, while I'm doing that, I want you guys to understand something. Real quick. Okay. We teach cash flow. I mean, so much stuff we teach, guys. So people that say, I wanna think about it, pray about it, all that cool stuff. Well, you did that. That's why you're here. Okay. You did that. You did the prayer. You did the asking. One thing I want you to do is believe in you and make a decision. The other part, I don't want you asking other people outside of this thing, what do you think about MWR Financial? Should I join? Right. That's what we did with our W4s. You see where it got us, right? Asking people are not qualified to tell us anything what we should do with our business. And also, for those who actually have been on a plane, we all been on a plane before, right? Now, when you got on that plane, did you ask the people who's driving this plane? Do you know the name of the pilots and the co-pilot of the plane? Do you know if they were sick or they injured, or do you know if they are stressed out with life? They like gonna take the plane up and end it all with all us on it? Nope. We don't know who the pilot is. We don't know their names. We don't know what they ate. We don't know if they stressed out or got any kind of illnesses or health issues. But we get on that plane and we let these two guys or two gals take us 25,000 feet in the air with our entire life. But when it comes time to make a $228 decision, we got to think about it, pray about it, ask about it. This ain't that, guys. It's time to make it happen. So the company is so cold that they made a testimonial group, because we are not playing here. So This is where people it's in the company, customers and directors who've made something happen. So here's my, fortunately enough, this post gets a lot of tags. So this is when I first, remember, this is back in March 25th of 2019. I was so excited. I said, I can't believe I'm at the $3,000 daily guarantee income, $1,250 car bonus, $100 presidential bonus for a guarantee of $5,250 in true monthly residual income in my first 5 months of True Focus. It's a rap records, right? We all can do this. That's an annual income of $63,000 yearly without going to school 4 years or working 40 hours a week with a degree. OMG. And I made an income disclaimer. My results are not typical. It took me working hard smartly without promoting different things, opportunities. I was focused on one thing only, right? That was my disclaimer. Now, here's my proof of my back office, okay? $100 a day, $1,000 a month, and then this one is $1,250 car bonus, okay? So, of course, it got shared mostly. So that's the income disclaimer, right? Then we have the Carmen, who she's been in MWR Financial. One of the services we took advantage of was the Equity Max. Our mortgage was our biggest expense, and utilities and utilizing the Equity Max system, it cut our mortgage from exactly 30 years to 15 years. All right, ridiculous. Okay, we have somebody, Tamika. Happy New Year, everyone. This is January 2nd. Testimonial Corner. So thankful Kimberly Poe introduced me to MWR Financial. A few months ago, the IRS sent me a $1,500 tax bill to pay. I was diligent in setting up a payment arrangement. Kim contacted me and was adamant about me having MWR CPA specialist review tax documents before setting up payment arrangements. Okay? Wow, look at this guy. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. She wouldn't want all this stuff if this wasn't it. After carefully review, red flag was noted. I reached out to my previous tax preparer to see if she could conduct an amendment. My tax preparer reviewed document and stated she was able to do an amendment. She noticed that I only received basically 12,000 in deductions as opposed to 17,000, different of 5,000. While correcting my tax preparer, so I don't want to read it all, but you guys see right here. Y'all can come in the testimonial group and read this verbatim, okay? But this is awesome, okay? Then of course we got credit scores increase. MWR brought my credit up from 458 to 615 in 2 months, and my second month in jumped up 92 points. Thank you, MWR Financial. Okay. Here we go. After getting our prior reserve accounts, my husband asked Corey Berner, our Wealth Max expert, if he could look at our life insurance policy. Corey looked at our $159 a monthly payment and said, yes, we have the same service at $79 a month. We asked, and MWR Financial advisor Cord answered that $80 saved a monthly. That $80 saved is a monthly $960 compared to $559 a month. It's $1,908 a year. Thank you, MWR. I mean, we got testimony for days. This is the land bank. We talked about land. Here, congratulations to Maurice. I was proud to make my Wealth Max consultation with Cord, and Cord helped me buy the land in the path of growth. I was able to purchase this land and make wealth real for me and my family. Thank you, Mr. Howe, for making wealth real. Land banking is an awesome part of the financial ed membership. Okay, he's able to buy the land. You understand me? Okay, we also get, the company also gives you rewards for sharing your testimonial. So this gentleman shared a testimonial back in December, and Mr. Jeff Santos got a free month of membership just for sharing his testimonial in the group. So the company wants to reward you for having results. Let's go and see something else. Let me see. To the Stock Minton Seminar Gainesville. Alone at 9. Okay, we were initially intrigued by the event title because of January of 2019. The bank had denied us of a home loan, and we're planning to spend a year gaining knowledge and positioning ourselves to try again. This event, however, was an introduction to MWR Financial, and following the presentation, we both knew that this was a godsend, and we joined the business that night. My credit score wasn't a problem. My credit score was a problem. So from March until May, we monitored my credit score, and due to the work the MWR experts were putting in on behalf, my credit score had greatly increased, and we decided to approach the bank again. I write this sitting from the home that we are now. Wow, whoa. I write this sitting from the home that we now own. 3 months before being introduced to MWR, we were denied a home loan. 3 months after joining MWR, we closed on a loan, cutting the year of work that we were expecting to have to do, done by 9 months. This company is amazing. I mean, here's the instant pay raise, okay? This is one of my guys, okay? His instant pay raise, once he submitted his instant pay raise, this is what it was before MWR. He was earning about $1,400 every 2 weeks. This is in September 21 of 2018. His check was $1,466.63. All right. After he got his W-2s back, he submitted it, and here's his 10-5 2 weeks later, because he paid every 2 weeks. His check increased by $200. No, I'm sorry, $300 increase. So he got a $364 increase in his paycheck, guys. Dude, I can't. This is his bank statement, guys. You see the dates. You see the dates. You see what he took in and what he takes in now. You can't fake this stuff. It's right here. Another 90-point increase. I mean, we got testimonials for days in this group here. And tell you, so grateful for MWR Financial for showing me how to get an instant pay raise of $600. Thank you for the surplus. I'm 228. Got this gentleman a $600 instant pay raise on his check every single month. I would spend $228 over and over again to get an instant pay rate of $600 a month, guys. I'm telling you, anything you want me to share? I can go on and on, guys.
Yeah, we got a ton of testimonials, guys. We had a gentleman ask here. He said, "What if you already have a decent credit score? Will it still increase?"
Of course, you can. The goal is this. It's not over until it's over. You still gotta have history going on it. You gotta grow history, and like I said, you can. And mind you, this membership is not just about credit. That's one part of the financial program, guys. If you are a 1099er, you need to talk to your Money Max expert to make sure that you are properly structured, that you're saving the most and you're getting the most in taxes. So here's how it happens. As a 1099er, guess what now? Before I was a 1099er, I would go and buy groceries, right? And I'll go shopping and buy things, and then it'll be an expense, right? I can't write that off. But now that I'm a 1099er, when I go to Walmart, I go and pick up a pack of pens, right? Like I just picked up a pack of pencils, okay? I picked up a pack of pencils recently, okay? And while I'm at the Walmart, I pick up my pack of pencils, and then I go shopping for food and clothes and all that stuff. And because I bought something for my office or something for my business in my in-house business, like, I now get to write off that entire shopping spree. Or I let my expert see how much of that I can write off. So now my shopping is not a waste. It's actually a write-off because I went from W-2 to 1099 because I needed paper, I needed some pens, I needed some ink for my printer. And while I'm over there, I go ahead and go shopping for food and everything else I was going out there to initially buy. Do you understand how powerful this is? We even show you how to hire your kids so that you're paying your kids and you're not being taxed on the money you pay your kids, guys. Having experts that know how to do that is well worth the price of admission. Any other questions?
Man. Well, guys, tell you what, this right here is a game changer. All right. And like you heard, it's not just about boosting your credit. It's also about increasing your cash flow. I want to hammer this home, guys, so you'll know what we have here. Where else are you going to be able to boost your credit? Okay, there's many credit boosting services out there. Is that right, Jeff?
Tons.
There's a ton of them. But are they helping you increase your cash flow at your job? Probably not. Absolutely not. Are they going to give you tax advice, right, when you go over from a W-2 to a 1099? Absolutely not. We have the experts, guys. Do you understand that you can put, this is going to be on automation when you join us? You can talk to experts that'll give you advice. You go anywhere else for one of these services, you're going to pay thousands of dollars for the price. And many of you spend money on other things that are not of a high priority, that's not going to bring you dividends. What baffles me a lot of times is we spend money on unnecessary things. The new iPhone is coming out. Those new Jordans are coming out. We'll rush to get those, and those things, even though they're nice, they're not paying us. They're not giving us any value. They may make us look good, but they're not. What is it returning you? You see, you have to think different in 2020, folks. You have to start putting your money to something that's going to pay you back instead of you paying for it. And that is what this is all about. Okay. So there's any questions before we end, either here on the panel or on Facebook? Does anyone have any other specific questions before we end? And on the panel, want you guys to make an educated decision, logical decision tonight. So any questions? Courtney Cole said, I Googled MWR. It must not be popular. It didn't show up.
Courtney, Google. You Google it. What do you mean?
She searched for it on Google. Courtney, you got to watch the replay, sister. You got to watch the replay. This is a very viable company.
We can go ahead and if you want me, I can show if you want me to show.
Yeah, she Googled it, said she didn't find it. MWR. Oh, well, she didn't know what it stood for.
Oh, Make Wealth Real. You can't just Google MWR. You have to Google MWR Financial.
You got to Google MWR Financial, Courtney. It stands for Make Wealth Real. Okay. That's what it stands for.
It's right here. But you want to get back to the person that shared it with you, because you can't just get in from directly. You have to go in with somebody, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see.
There it is right there. Boom.
Okay.
There you go, guys. Make Wealth Real. That's where it's at, right there.
CEO here, everything here. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I don't see any other questions. And I think we're okay. We got one that came in here. Mike said, can MWR help with wage garnishments?
So yeah, so inside of your MWR Financial, it's an additional program inside of there. Okay, with your Money Max, you can talk to the Money Max consultants. Now it's an additional charge, but it's heavily discounted because you are an MWR Financial member. So you can talk to them about garnished wage. They definitely help with garnished wages and all kinds of things like that, right? But you can ask them about that. That doesn't come with the core service as a, but it's an additional charge. But it's definitely worth the price, and because we are dealing with people that are 20 plus years in the industry that will be handling it for you. And this gentleman, I mean, he is I call him the financial whisperer, man. The way they put this thing together, I'll be like, dang, how y'all do that? Right. So yes, to answer your question, Mike, hope that answers your question.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of financial experts that can help in a lot of areas. What you exposed to us last week, Jeff, with that particular sector, man, is powerful.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go and show that real quick.
I'll show that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's very, powerful, man. I mean, the price it's beyond what I thought was going to be in there, and I just discovered it because of you.
Right. Oh yeah, guys, this membership is so bomb. Like, it blew my mind. Okay, it blew my mind. So let me show y'all something real quick, because this is additional benefits that we have with MWR Financial. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me go back. Where is the Zoom at?
All right, Mike, you're welcome, brother.
Trying to find the Zoom here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Zoom over there hiding. All right. Let's go share this with guys. Guys, I'm be prepared. This right here was worth its value in gold. Okay. Let's go close this down. Open this back up. So cool. In your membership, this is a look inside of it. You can click on your services. When you get here, let me go. Can you see the screen fully? Yeah, you can see fully. All right, we scroll down. These are all your core services, okay? You get to ask an expert for each service. But here's some additional thing that you didn't hear on the presentation. We have your debt resolution. You can schedule debt relief, debt settlement and validation, student loan debt, credit counseling, and debt consultation. You can schedule that as well for free. All right, and these are added benefits, and it's heavily discounted, but it does cost a little extra. But you're paying for these core services. But we have this back here. This is also a free section for you. Now, here's how cool this is. This is our MWR legal self-help section. Okay. Now, this is how powerful this is. Okay. If you can go into personal documents. Okay. Now, how many people have been, with an airline? You may have a complaint with an airline. You know what I mean? You don't like the certain airline. Now you can draft up a complaint letter and submit it to the airline. Okay. You could choose whatever state the airline was in or you were in, Georgia, and I can go in and click on the airline. Go ahead, click on that little thing right there. What it does will get me started. And I literally, let's see, it appears that you have arrived at site. Valid. Okay, let me go back. This color has changed, and I think I got to log in. I probably got to log in. So let me see if I can do the other one without logging in. Hold on. Let's go down. We can do complaint letters. We can do, this is automotive insurance claim letters, We can draft up the copy and have our experts do it for us. Like, review it. Let's go to business documents. I can do a promissory note, business documents. I can do, let me see, Georgia. So Georgia, I can do a subcontract agreement, buy and sell agreement, LLC agreement, so LLC agreement, right? I think I gotta log in for that one. I don't know what's going on with this one right now. I think I gotta log in. So let me just go to the other one, legal information. So this is what I really go at. If you want to know what a chapter 9 is, 17, chapter 17, chapter 13, you click here, it'll tell you what it is, how if you qualify for it, right? I know that I'm going to file bankruptcy this year. Is there anything I need to do financially to prepare? And then they click on it and they tell you, okay? Here's tip. Before transfer, sales and purchase that occur directly before bankruptcy are always looked at as suspicious by the courts. It is important to consult with a lawyer before you begin to convert non-exempt properties in, I'm sorry, my battery's about to die. It is important to convert non-exempt properties into exempt properties. So it's telling you all kinds of tips before you file a bankruptcy chapter 7. Okay, it gives you all the tips for 11 or 13, the bankruptcy, what all that means. You can go back to that if you want to do that. Let's see. It goes into, for internet, introductory, bloggers and free, this gives you a ton of information. See your civil rights. Here's your civil rights information right here. A landlord and tenant, okay? Finding a tenant, leasing agreements, rent. What does all that mean? How does it work? What does the eviction mean? And you can go by state. You click on that. It tells you what process of eviction, the trial, your self-help. Okay, this thing is amazing, y'all. Motor vehicle, car buying and leasing. So all the women that's like, oh, come with me to go buy this car. I don't want to get ripped off. Blah 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 blah. Here you go. Car buying leasing. Few people look forward to the process of purchasing a vehicle. The price can be astronomical, and the extra mind-boggling, and the pressure of closing the deal intense. It's important to carefully examine your reason for a purchase or lease and decide what you can afford. If you can wait for a few months until prices decrease, or older models. If it's as important to begin the process before you are in crucial need of a car and do not have the time to research and negotiate your price or leasing, here's the definitions right here. What is the price? What is purchase to the vehicle? Boom. All this right here. I am concerned about vehicle safety. I mean, it gives you, the content is crazy, guys. You're going to walk in that dealership knowing what you need to know. You're going to know, do you want to purchase the car? Do you want to lease the car? What does title transfer mean? You can learn everything about buying or selling a car, guys. Okay? Traffic court. What does that mean? Driving under the influence, street and highways, arrest during a traffic stop. What does that mean? Okay? I was pulled over and arrested. What happens now? How long can I be detained in jail before I see a judge? So you're going in equipped with the proper knowledge, guys. Oh my good, and it gives you tips. So I was pulled over and arrested. What happens now? Most states require that you be taken to appear before a judge or magistrate in the court where the arrest occurred. In many states, the person you appear before would be the justice of the peace. Tip: it may be possible to avoid jail in the case of a misdemeanor arrest. Ask if you can sign a citation or a ticket, by which by signing you are promised to appear in court on a certain date and be released. Right? Didn't know that. How long can I be detained in jail? Right? Boom. You got all these different things here, guys. So that's that, right? Let's go down to the meat and potatoes, guys. Because a lot of us want to be business owners. You want to change your name? You can change your name. Consumer protection, you can find that out. Neighbors, there you go. Credit, debt collection, identity theft, and fraudulent transactions. You can find out all of that right there. Personal properties, criminal laws, pet and animals. Here we go. Small businesses, right? Introduction to small business. What is it? Buying is how to buy an existing business, how to buy a franchise, selecting a legal structure for your business. All this right here will give you so much knowledge on being a small business owner. I mean, home-based business. What is it? How does it work? Independent contractors, selling your business, retail, e-commerce, collaborative, like it's all right here. And it ain't no one pager, guys. It's links for that one topic. Does it make sense? You can go here. Bookkeeping and accounting. There's links for each section. Okay. Selling your home-based business. There's a couple of links about that. Does it make sense? This right here is worth the cost of admission into this program, guys. I mean, the education that you're going to learn while they apply the implementation is, and then if you got any questions, you can ask your experts. What does this mean? Yada, yada, yada. You can go back and you can ask your expert in Money Max, what does that mean? Okay, I ask them all the time and they reply here. What does this mean? What does this form mean? I got a form and I asked them, what does this form mean? I upload the form and they told me what that meant. How do I achieve my year-to-date part 2? Like this thing is off the chain, guys. I asked them whatever question I want to ask them. Okay, so I'm telling you, did that answer your question? Did that prove valuable to you, champ? You're muted. You're muted, champ. I can't hear you. You're muted, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Keep on doing. I'm sorry. I said you over delivered, brother. That was perfect. That was perfect. Like you said, this is worth the membership, guys. Alone, this part right here, which I just covered this part last week with Jeff, and my mind was blown. Like, wow. So that's going to save you a lot of money as far as the legalities go. If you got a question about something when it comes to legal things. So guys, we're giving you over and beyond. Again, you pay for these services one by one, you're going to pay thousands of dollars. Wow. So we're combining the whole financial spectrum of things for you to be able to have, first of all, have the knowledge to eliminate your taxes, your debt, increase, have the money work for you. And then we're going to give you legal advice. That's worth $50,000 or more right there. Just what we just shared with you guys. So I'm ecstatic, guys. One more question and we're going to get off. It says, Donald says, since we are getting an instant pay raise, should we worry about paying taxes at the end of the year?
This is the great thing about that. That's a great question to ask your expert. Okay. But the goal is to minimize the tax that you pay, period. Okay. Once you go from W-2 to 1099er, you're talking to your expert to see how you can properly structure yourself to pay the least in taxes at the end of the year. The cool thing about the instant pay raise, if you get an instant pay raise, that means the government has been taking too much out your check.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been overpaying the government, and we're looking to stop overpayment. So if you get an instant pay rate, that means you've been overpaying the government already. So there's no tax to take out your check because you overpaid them already. So what we're doing in strategy number one is getting back the money that you overpaid them. That's why they call it a refund. They literally refunding what they already took from you. And then because you ain't making a lot of money, what you ask for? Rapid pay. So they're going to charge you for rapid pay and then tax you on the rapid pay fund that you got when you go to cash that bad boy. I'm telling you guys, this right here is what you need to understand. So yes, if you're getting an instant pay rate, that means you're overpaying taxes already. That means you're not going to get taxed at the end of the year because you're overpaying. But don't take my word from it. When you get in, consult with your expert and ask them that same exact question, and they'll even give you more clarity than I do because I'm not the expert. I'm a director. I'm an executive director with the company, executive district director, and all we do is direct people to the experts. That's why we're called directors. Our job is to share the information, and those that want the information, we direct them to how to get the information and how to get access to the experts to ask those powerful questions that you just asked her, Champ.
All right, man. Well, guys,
shout out to your wife, man. She's so cool, man. She be in the back, making sure she get her praise. Hey, superstar.
Hey.
The real superstar right there.
Okay.
There you go, honey.
Thank you.
All right. So, guys, we want to thank you for coming. Jeff, thank you once again, brother, for this phenomenal presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to get back with me or get back to the person that invited you to this webinar. Get started, okay? That should not, and I'm just going to be real with you, that should not be any hesitation after the information you saw tonight, okay? Hesitation only breeds procrastination. And once procrastination sets in, guys, you get cold feet and you just don't make a decision. And then you find yourself back in the same position next year as you were last year. So I'm pretty sure if you're here, if you're still looking, you something has resonated with you. Something should have clicked with you to make a logical decision. And I put a post on my wall. Actually, I did a live on my wall yesterday. I said, what's the difference between those the haves and the have-nots? It was simple. Knowledge. That's all. It's knowledge. And when you get when a door opens up for you for knowledge, and when you walk through that door, then everything else becomes more clear. You get better vision. That's why we're in the new year. We're in 2020, new vision. All right. So guys, thank you so much. Nathaniel, I'll see you, man. I'll get with you as soon as we're done here to get you going.
Ontario.
Yes, sir.
I just want to drop something that came in when you said that about the knowledge part.
Yes, sir. Oh, absolutely. Go ahead, man.
I'm share this with you guys. Let me ask you a question. Is knowledge power? Is knowledge power?
Yes, sir, it is.
Say yes in the chat or say no in the chat. Now, for time's sake, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power.
There you go.
Understand?
That's
right.
Another
question. Is it better to give than receive?
Better to give. Better to give.
Is it better to give than receive? Yes or no? Is it better to give than receive? Okay. For time's sake, it's not better to give than receive. It's better to give and receive. Here's why. If you're too busy giving, you're blocking somebody from giving to you.
I see that.
You understand me?
Yes, sir.
If you're too busy giving more than you're receiving, you're blocking somebody else from giving to you. Because in order to give, somebody got to be receiving what you're giving.
That's right.
Does it make sense? I learned it from my deck of millionaires. So here's the gift. We gave you the information. It's up to you to go ahead and receive it. We gave you the knowledge today. It's up to you to apply it. If you don't receive it or apply it, it's like we never gave or shared knowledge in the first place. So this is your time to take up what we give you and receive and apply it into life so that we can feel the benefit of us giving you this information on tonight. This is what we do it for, so that you can receive and apply the knowledge that you've been given today.
They'll be given unto you.
good measure, pressed down, and running over.
Yes, sir. My man John.
Speaking
My
of
man
words.
John. That's what I'm talking about. I receive, John.
What's up, brother?
Yes, sir.
What you think about tonight's presentation, man?
Oh, it was awesome, man. Awesome. I'm ready to go.
You ready to get it going?
Yes, sir.
Woo-wee.
I receive.
Let's do it, man. John, do me a favor. When this is done, text me, man. Text me.
I'll do that.
We'll get you going, brother. All right. Well, everyone else, we thank you for coming to this webinar. We'll do this again. Jeff, we'll be out of town next week, brother. So we'll do it again here in a couple of weeks.
Nope, you got it, champion. I'm here when you need me, brother. Here when you need me.
All right, guys. Well, we'll end it now. Thank you all for this that's been tuning in. If you're ready to get started again, you know where to find us. Enjoy the rest of your night. Talk to you guys soon. God bless.
God bless. Peace.